Hey, what's up guys? It's Garrett here. Today we're going to try to answer the question, do companies make their own memes about their products and why would they do that? So let's dive into it. Now, it's no shock that when a company wants to advertise a certain product or service that they're able to do it in a very creative way. And this is called guerrilla marketing. With guerrilla marketing, a company wants you to feel some kind of emotion towards their product or service, such as excitement or anxiety or just a feeling of, wow, that's awesome, I want to go buy that right now. And by doing this, they're able to have it at a very low cost but very effective way of promoting their product or service towards their consumer. For instance, we have here an advertisement that Jeep did, and it's a parking space that's going onto the side of the curb to represent that their vehicles can go off-road, which is very creative and, as you can see, very cost-effective. Or we have here a crosswalk that is completely dirty, besides the one that Mr. Clean's face is on, to represent that their cleaning products work better than everybody else's, and that if you have a mess or you have something that needs to be cleaned, then you need to go buy their product. Or my favorite, which is McDonald's, using a street light to represent a coffee pot being poured into a glass that says free coffee on the side. And by companies being able to do this, they're able to catch their consumer off guard, and they're able to showcase their products in a new, unique way. And now that you guys have seen some different ways that companies use guerrilla marketing towards their advantage, we can kind of dive down into the new era of advertising, which is companies making their own memes. And the first example that we have of this is Apple, and Apple is the creator of AirPods. And if we take a look of the history of memes, there was a significant increase right before the holiday season. Why is that? Well, maybe a lot of people were wanting AirPods for Christmas, and that was the reason why the memes picked up. Or we can look at it as maybe the company, Apple, was creating these memes, and because they were creating these memes, other people wanted to jump on the trend and create the memes too, which gave Apple pretty much free advertising. And the really messed up thing that all these AirPod memes have in common is it's all about money. And if you don't wear these AirPods, then it must mean that you're broke or that you're not rich enough to buy them, even though they're only a couple $100s. So it's not like they're thousands of dollars just to buy this product. And it's the same thing with clothing brands such as Supreme or Louis Vuitton. The reason why these companies market their products up so high is because people are willing to pay for them. And it's not because their products are superior of quality over others. It's because people are wanting to seem rich even if they're not. And that's a lot of people's goal in life, is to become rich. And if they can wear a clothing brand or a brand of headphones just to become or to seem rich, then they're going to buy that product. And if we take a look here at our second example of this, is that we can see Baby Yoda memes. And you know that there's thousands of them out there on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And maybe the company that created Baby Yoda, maybe they didn't create the first meme about him, but you're knowing that they're helping push the matter along. And you know that because Baby Yoda is actually living longer than what most memes ever do. Or maybe that Baby Yoda is just so easy to make a meme about, and that's why everybody's doing it. But either way, it's free advertising for that company. Now, you know, that's cool, right? That companies are using memes to potentially advertise their products. But how does this apply with your guys' lives? Well, it can in a couple different ways. One of the first ways that this will affect your life is you'd have a lot more money in your bank account if you didn't go out and buy products that everybody else is buying. It's like the old saying, don't be a sheep, don't try to follow the herd. And just because you bought a product to try to fit in with everybody else is kind of a stupid idea, you know, you're just wasting money. Or the second way, which is the most important, is you can take what these bigger companies have done with their advertising and you can learn from it. So for instance, if you own a drop shipping store, you can try different advertising ways like what these bigger companies are doing. Or if you work a full-time day job and you're wanting to quit to pursue a side hustle that you have, then you can take what these bigger companies have done and try to learn from their mistakes and what works for them and apply it to your business. So with all that being said, it kind of wraps up today's video. And if you guys enjoyed it, all that I ask is if you push that like button, and I'll see you on the next one.